Welcome back to another awesome, scary video of Xtreme Stories. And we're back for another story. And today's number is brought to you by the number 13. As you do know, Friday is Friday the 13th in October, which is kind of strange because it falls in this book this year. But today I'm going to be telling you some of the good experiences with Friday the 13th and some of the bad experiences. Like there had some good Friday the 13th and some bad Friday the 13th. And today, that's what I'm going to be telling you guys. So the first experience, dates back to 2012, when I actually fell into January. And on that day, somehow I got the idea to start running around the house, because that day I was full of steam. We got really, really full of steam that day. And I decided, just right now take a run around the house. And this was a poor decision because my brother was walking down from the bathroom, like he just walking down the hallway, not knowing what was coming. And so did I. I didn't know what was coming. And unfortunately, we didn't know who or what was coming from which direction, so without paying attention, we crashed. Which was really bad because then he ended up with bruises on this, I think it was on his mouth or something, but it was pretty bad. And my parents were very upset with me too. The next experience takes me to the next year, 2013. And Friday the 13th fell in September of that year. And that year, our 7th grade writing teacher was always warning us to turn our assignments because it was a week before report cards, and she warned us that if we didn't turn in our work, that she'll give us F on the report card, which sounded ridiculous. And of course, we all thought it was a joke. We were saying, ha, yep, because we knew even if we didn't turn in, it was still an A in the class. But man, we were wrong, because on the report card, it showed. I had all A's in all classes, but I looked down at writing, and there's a big fat F's in there. And to be honest, it was kind of unfair. And since I got the report card that week, it was also right the day before my brother's birthday as well, because their birthday happened to be the day after Friday the 13th. And of course, they were going to have a party, and I went to the party. Didn't tell my dad about the report card, but the next day he found out, which was kind of good, because if you were to find out the day before, I would have been in trouble. The next year is the worst of them all, because in that year, it was the same year I got the worst thing possible on Friday the 13th. That happened fall in June. That year, I happened to sit next to the TV, and on the TV desk, of course, had a pointy area where you gotta watch out for. And that day, that became a weapon. A huge, brutal weapon to me. Because that day, I was standing right next to the TV, and my brothers came out of nowhere and are like,
"Got you!"
And he pushed me right on top of the desk, and my back slid against it, and it really, really, really hurt. And when I looked in the mirror, I had this huge slash on my back. And so to this day, I still have a scar of it, because it's been there 3 years, and it's still, a reminder that, I should be careful. And I covered the corners with corner pads to prevent another injury. And now, we're going to move on to the good thing, the good Friday the 13th. Which the first one actually dates back to, not the first one exactly, but, the one I can remember, 2015 was a pretty good one. And that day, I aced the test. As simple as that. Alright, no one cares. Oh, moving on to 2016. In 2016, in that warm May day, I gave a note to that one girl who she thought was pretty nice, and she seemed to accept it. That was also the same day our balloon burned and got destroyed. And also, if you know, this is the same girl that actually changed. So this is her before she changed. So what used to be of her, but now she's gone. But that's basically it. It's not all of them, but that's basically most of I can remember that were good, either good or bad. And that's pretty much it. And I'm hoping for this year that this year will be a good one. I just hope it is, because I don't want to have another painful Friday the 13th like the one back in 2014. I hate 2014. No, that I got that out of my mind. Well, anyways, Again, thanks for joining this video. For free, leave a like to subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And we'll see you in our video next time. And don't forget to catch the Fight Against Destructive Alien Race trailer, the final one, again tomorrow before the movie.